Hey guys, welcome back to Screen Orb. Today we'll talk about Bar Rescue getting a new season in 2021. Let's head into it. Bar Rescue. Bar Rescue is a reality TV series from the United States that airs on Paramount Network. It stars Jon Taffer, a longtime consultant in the food and beverage industry, specializing in nightclubs, bars, and pubs, who provides desperately failing bars with his professional expertise, plus renovations and equipment to save them from closing. On July 17, 2011, the show premiered in the United States on what was known then as Spike. The show originally aired on 5 Star in the UK and later moved to Spike. On June 2, 2019, a spin-off sequence titled Marriage Rescue premiered. On September 22, 2020, it was announced that as part of the Paramount Network's upcoming programming shift to television series and miniseries, the series will move to another Viacom CBS network.
Who's thirsty? Who has money? Yes, get the money! Get the money!
The previous seasons. The series comes from JD, the Biggest Loser producer for 3 Ball Productions, iWorks US, Roth and Todd A. Nelson. In January 2011, Spike reported picking up 10 Bar Rescue episodes. In April 2011, the show began shooting. It was renewed for a second season in the summer of 2012 on September 14, 2011, and the first episode of that season aired on July 29. On February 10, 2013, season 3 of the show premiered. On May 9, 2013, Bar Rescue was renewed for a 4th season by Spike TV with 20 more episodes. Spike TV ordered 20 more Bar Rescue episodes on March 21, 2014. On June 27th, Taffer announced on his Facebook page that after a week-long trip to Paris, he would start shooting 30 episodes for season 4. On October 5th, 2014, the first half premiered, while on February 8th, 2015, the second half premiered. On May 30th, 2015, Taffer announced that he'd finished shooting season 4 on his Facebook page. The remaining episodes for season 4 were announced to air beginning on Sunday, 21st of June, 2015. In May 2015, on his Facebook page, with an update from Spike, released in July 2016, Taffer announced season 5, with at least 20 episodes, that they'd increased the 5th season to a total of 30 episodes. A 6th season was announced with a March 11, 2018 start date. The series has been renewed for a 7th season with 12 episodes on May 2, 2019. The rollout of the 7th season from March 2020 to June 2020 was a victim of unfortunate timing. Starting at the first peak of the US COVID-19 pandemic, most of the bars featured in the season were unable to take advantage of the post-episode advertising boost, usually offered by the featured bars because of stay-at-home orders across the nation and take-out food only, non-alcohol restrictions placed on the industry. It also effectively froze the show indefinitely from any future filming or planning for a presumptive 8th season.
Let's shut this bar down. Why don't you guys come back Sunday night? I'll show you what a real bar looks like.
Bar struggling during COVID times. There's this nice little rhyme that Dr. Bill Miller at Ohio State University coined. People place time and space to think about the 4 dimensions of risk of transmission. Eleanor J. Murphy, SCD, an assistant professor of epidemiology at Boston University School of Public Health in Massachusetts, told Healthline, bars hit on the worst end of all of these. The expression applies to metrics by which risk can be measured. First, analyze the people in the situation in which you are participating. You are often surrounded by strangers in a bar. Place refers to the circumstances of the bar. Murray explained that they are often indoors and they often don't have a lot of ventilation. Time refers to how much time you'll be in proximity to people while hanging out at the bar. You're not just hopping into a bar for 5 minutes, she said. A lot of people go for quite an extended period of time. Finally, space is about the amount of personal space you can maintain around you. People are packed in fairly tight for a lot of bars, and you don't have that 6 or 10 feet of space all around you, she noted. In all 4 of those metrics, bars are at the worst case scenario end. Murray said, I don't think bars are the only risky place, but they seem like one of the most risky places. People go to bars to drink and socialize, a good combination, said Derlin Fish, PhD, Professor Emeritus of Epidemiology at the Yale School of Public Health in Connecticut. But it's probably the worst thing you can do during the COVID pandemic. At a bar, it's hard to be physically distant, and wearing a mask is not conducive to bar behavior. How can you meet someone 6 feet away, and how can you drink wearing a mask, he asked. Bars are also noisy, especially if there's a band or music, and everyone has to shout at close range to communicate, spewing aerosolized virus particles. In a group, young individuals doing these things can spell trouble. That, plus the prevalence of asymptomatic infections in the participating age class, is a recipe for disaster, he said.
How do you feel, buddy?
Motivated, ready to move out. Move in.
Conclusion. Many individuals decide to not go to bars for these reasons. Therefore, right now, bars are struggling. Some states are forcing them to close after the surge of COVID-19 cases after allowing bars to reopen. Bar owners are struggling with economic realities to balance safety and health risks. It's not an easy time to be in the bar business. This is particularly true in states that have allowed them to reopen but are now closing again as the case numbers of the coronavirus rise. This is why after the COVID pandemic ends, there'll be plenty of bars which have to be saved by our beloved Jon Taffer, so he'll have to do a lot of work in the upcoming Season 8. What do you think about Bar Rescue? Do you believe there'll be a Season 8 in 2021? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.